I'm Grant Cohn. That's Larry Krueger. A lot of stuff happening with the Niners right now. We thought they were waiting for Deshaun Watson to get traded somewhere else. It turns out he could get traded to the 49ers for the simple fact that it seems like he wants to play for the 49ers. And most teams, pretty much any team that doesn't have Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen would probably be interested in Watson now that he's not indicted. Larry, how can the 49ers realistically get Deshaun Watson, or can they?
Well, here's the thing that you got to remember with Watson. He holds all the cards. So it's up to him. I mean, realistically, if he came to Houston and said, you know what, I thought about it, Carolina, Saints, Niners, I'm going Niners. Mm-hmm. They have no recourse. What are they going to do? No, you're not going to go. He's in control of his situation. He has total control. He could basically cut off the Texans' kneecaps on this one. Just basically say, I'll only play for the Niners, or I don't want to play. So if he's that adamant about it, Grant, then he can make the Niners a very favorable, put them in a very favorable position. They're going to have to decide if they want to, get in bed with this player.
And I think that's what Jim Trotter was getting at today. Like, the Niners aren't going to, quote unquote, pursue Deshaun Watson. But if he wants to pursue them and he makes it clear to Houston that that's his only destination that he'll accept, the Niners would be interested. Like, they'd be crazy not to be interested. And it's like, it's an interesting dance. Like, we're not flirting. I'm not interested. I'm not pursuing. Hey, but if you call me, I'm into it. And that's kind of what's happening right now. And I don't know if the Niners can pull it off, because I think the main sticking point is that Houston would feel that the Niners don't have anything they're interested in. What do you think?
Well, somebody suggested, and I don't know who it was, but I saw it earlier today. Somebody suggested the Niners trade both Jimmy and Lance to the Texans. I got to think Lance would be in the deal, right? I mean,
I would have to think Lance would be in the deal, because he's worth more than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's young. He's got upside. Yes.
And if Lance were in this draft, he'd be the first pick in the draft, or he'd be the first quarterback taken.
Yes.
So in a down year for quarterbacks, as people start to focus on the draft, maybe Lance value goes up. The question, I guess, for the 49ers is, what's the impact on them, Jed, the ownership, the fans, if they decided to go down the Deshaun Watson, road, considering the 22 women that accused him of whatever they accused him of. I mean, do the Niners want to? I mean, there's no doubt that Deshaun Watson, if you're going Jimmy, Lance, and Deshaun, how would you rank them? Deshaun Watson's at the top of the list, and the Niners want to win now. They don't want to win 5 years from now. So if Trey Lance is awesome in 3 years, that may not even serve their purposes. They need somebody who can be damn good this year and keep their Super Bowl window alive. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know, Grant, I don't know how you feel, but I just get the sense that the media, the fans, and even the people in the organization, the expectation is Super Bowl right now, not in the future. So,
right.
I don't know.
I think it's the sixth best odds right now to win the Super Bowl. Like, that's good, but Travarius Ward doesn't put them over the top. Right. If they were to get Deshaun Watson tomorrow, they'd have the best. I think they would have the best odds to win the Super Bowl. That's how impactful that trade would be. So again, like, I guess what Deshaun has to do is convince Houston that they want Lance. And what Houston seems to be saying right now is they love Davis Mills. I like Davis Mills a lot too. Davis Mills played last year. There's reasons to like him. They say they want picks. The Niners don't have picks. So they have to convince Houston to want Lance or a player like Kittle. I don't know if they can do it. But I guess if Deshaun, as you say, if Deshaun says, get it done, the only thing Houston can say is, we'll force you to sit out another season, which is quite petty.
What if the 49ers offered Jimmy Garoppolo so they have a quarterback in the present, and then Lance, and then they can flip Lance for multiple number ones, because the Niners have already got the number one picks invested in Lance. If Houston wants number ones, Grant, it's forget it. There's no more number ones to trade. The ones have been invested in Lance. But if you'll take Jimmy and Lance and maybe some day 2 pick in the future, and I can get Deshaun Watson and become the favorite in the NFC for the Super Bowl.
And it's possible that the Niners drafted Lance for this reason. It's possible the Niners looked at Lance as like, look, we don't know that we necessarily want him, but he's valuable. Like, what's more valuable? Our first round picks the next 3 years, which could be near 30, low, or this kid who maybe they saw ahead to how bad this quarterback class. Maybe they felt like his value was only going to increase. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but that could be how they're looking at it.
Yeah. My thing is, I think Lance is pretty good potentially, but I'm not saying that's going to happen in week 1.
Right.
And it may not happen in week 5. And it may not happen in 2022.
Right.
And if you're Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, heck, Kyle Shanahan's probably pretty set. But if I'm John Lynch and I'm thinking, okay, what happens if we don't win in 2022? Adam Peters has probably got my gig and I'm probably somewhere else. Or I'm kicked upstairs and Adam Peters is the GM. But I don't think if I'm John Lynch that I should have great job security into the future. They need to win. They need to win, and they need to win now. So it's a risk, but I would take. I would absolutely take because Watson's that.
Me too. And also, it's the kind of move where, like, if you don't get Watson, he could go to the team that wins the Super Bowl next year. Like, that's what happened last year with Stafford. The Niners were thinking about Stafford, didn't get Stafford, went to the Rams, won the Super Bowl. The year before that, same thing with Brady. Thinking about Brady, didn't get Brady. Bucks got Brady. They won the Super Bowl. Watson's that good. He might be a top 3-5 quarterback in the league. And if he doesn't go here, where's he going to go? The Saints? Yeah. Well, then maybe they win the Super Bowl and you lose because you weren't aggressive. So the Niners really need to think about this.